Alright guys, what's up? It's me Kevin again, and I'm back for another video. And today we're going to be putting back the transmission into the turbo Civic. So let's see what we got here. Last time basically I just took out the transmission. Putting it back together is going to be, putting it back into the car is going to be pretty much the reverse process, but let me just give you an update what I just did. So basically I took this transmission apart and I replaced the inner casing this time instead of the outer casing. You can see here from two different cars. This one's from a B16 I got for a really good deal, and basically I switched out the gears and everything, and the main shafts, counter shafts, all that kind of stuff. And it was a learning experience because I never done it before, but I did it right, hopefully. We'll see when this car's running. And we're gonna be putting it back into the engine here. And yeah. And one more thing, please do not forget your dowel pins. You should have one on this side and one on that side. I almost forgot, but I just remembered last minute, and you can either put them in here or in the engine. I chose to do it in the transmission, but it's kind of a preference thing, so I don't know which way is easier, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay guys, I have positioned the jack underneath a piece of wood and have the transmission set on the top and kind of balance it out. And I positioned it into a pretty good position. I want to clear the subframe first, so let's see if we can. This is very hard to do by yourself, so I would really recommend, if you have any friends, to have them help you. But if not, then I guess try your best and try not to drop the transmission and crack the case. Okay, I'm trying to record with one hand, but I have it positioned almost in place, and what I'm doing is I'm jacking it up and trying to position it to fit into, have the shaft fit into the clutch. And once you have that lined up, you're basically set, and then you can just have your bolts ready, and then just thread a couple in, and yeah, you should be good. And then put your mount on, which I have right there. And I can't really do this with one hand. Okay, after a little bit of persuasion, I finally got to line up and got the first bolt threaded through. And it's pretty easy. It's not too hard. You can definitely do it with just one person. I'd say some advice: just wiggle it around and make sure those dowel pins line up, and try to get it from different angles. Like you're trying to wiggle it on, it takes a lot of movement to like get everything lined up. First it's that input shaft, and then the two dowel pins, and then once everything lines up, it just slips right on, and then and then just thread all the bolts on and T-bracket. Don't forget the mount, which I'm gonna do in a bit, and